Hey doers, I'm Alyssa from Legal Doer, and today I want to dive into user-generated content, or UGC, and how UGC creators are actually different than influencers, with a legal twist. So to comply with the law, you really need to pay attention to what type of content creator you are. Are you a UGC creator, a micro-influencer, an influencer, or a hybrid? That's what I like to call it, where you're a UGC creator and an influencer. Depending on which one you are, it will completely change the type of contract you enter into and the advertising disclosures and legal responsibilities you have under the Federal Trade Commission. And if you're asking yourself, what the heck is the Federal Trade Commission? Well, it is an agency that helps protect consumers from deceptive ads. And if you become a certain creator, you turn into an advertiser. So it's super important for you to understand the difference and figure out which category you fall under so you know what legal risks and responsibilities you have in the eyes of the law. Before we get into that, go ahead and smash that subscribe button if you're interested in all things UGC, social media marketing, and creator-focused content with a legal twist. So let's begin. First off, what is UGC? Well, user-generated content is any form of content created and shared by individuals or users of a brand or a product based on their own unique experiences, opinions, ideas, and feedback. Social media platforms are a hub for UGC, but in marketing terms, UGC content is relevant specifically to the brand. You know, everyday consumers are now becoming more and more prevalent, and the world's biggest content creators and brands are starting to notice. As a UGC content creator, you are working with a brand or an agency to create content on their behalf, and you are then providing that content to the brand with usage rights or a license to use your content for a limited period of time or for a specific purpose. Or alternatively, you are transferring all of your ownership rights in the content in a work for hire situation. Either way, what you're doing is you are sharing or handing over your UGC content to the brand for them to use it. So this type of content creation is great when you don't have a ton of followers because you're not being compensated to post the content to your social media platforms and to push it out to your community. So this is a great thing if you like to create content and then just hand it over and have the brand deal with it. In this situation, you want to be on the lookout that you don't infringe on other people's copyright, their trademark or right to privacy or right to publicity. But because you're not posting the UGC, you have no disclosure or FTC obligations because you're not in fact the advertiser. And I've covered all these. I'm going to cover all these in a separate video because it's just too much to cover right here. But in these contracts, you'll see legal clauses unique to UGC creators such as usage rights. So on the flip side, a micro-influencer or influencer is when you have followers and the brands are paying to get access to your community. The brand enters into a sponsorship or a campaign with the influencer who then creates the UGC and posts it to their social media platform. You're literally using their community, their followers. In these type of contracts, you'll see unique legal clauses such as exclusivity. For legal risks, you'll want to be on the lookout that you don't infringe on other people's content, copyright, or the right to privacy or right to publicity. And now that you are an advertiser, you also have a legal responsibility to properly disclose your relationship with the brand. If you are a UGC creator and influencer, what I've dubbed the hybrid creator, it's unique because you are in fact creating content on behalf of the brand, but in addition to handing over the content so the brand can use it for themselves, such as paid media or organically on their platform, you may also be posting it to your social media account as well, or giving the brand back-end access through what's known as whitelisting or dark posting. And I know it's called something else on TikTok, but in these types of contracts, you'll see a mix of UGC and influencer type legal clauses such as usage rights, exclusivity, whitelisting, and dark posting. Now, depending on what type of paid content creator you are, it will completely change the type of contract that you enter into and your legal obligations and duties as an advertiser. Again, I cannot stress this enough. That's why it's so important for you to know what type of creator you are and to have a contract that is specifically tailored to you. Otherwise, you may be missing these key legal clauses that are actually meant to protect you. Here at Legal Doer, we do offer UGC client contract templates that are customizable, lawyer drafted by yours truly, and tailored to UGC creators or, like I said, hybrid content creators that are UGC and influencers.